Hello everyone and welcome to my sister wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Gwendlyn Brown ended her quiet 5 days after her relative Robert Garrison Brown passed on from a loft self-destruction. Gwendlyn, 22, took to her Instagram stories on Sunday Walk 10 to share a photograph of Garrison that Madison Brush, née Brown, posted by means of Instagram of their late sibling investing quality energy with her children Evie and Axel. Uncle Bounce right at home, Gwendlyn composed close by a red heart emoticon. She kept on honoring Garrison by resharing a family photograph that her mom, Christine Brown, posted prior in the day from Gwendlyn's wedding to Beatriz Queiroz in July 2023. Each photograph with Garrison in it is presently vastly more significant than any other time. Christine, 51, subtitled the first Garrison. I'm scrambling for simply one more look at such a mind-boggling man, sibling, child. Garrison's folks, Janelle Brown and Cody Brown, affirmed his passing at 25 years old on Tuesday, Walk 5. Cody and I are profoundly disheartened to declare the deficiency of our lovely kid Robert Garrison Brown, Janelle, 54, shared on Instagram. He was a splendid spot in the existences of all who knew him. His misfortune will leave such a major opening in our lives that it blows our mind. We ask that you kindly regard our protection and go along with us in respecting his memory. The late reality star passed on from a self-caused gunfire twisted at his home in Flagstaff, Arizona, police affirmed to In Contact. Garrison's body was found by his more youthful sibling Gabriel Brown, who went to visit his home in line with their mom. Janelle developed worried about Garrison's prosperity after he sent foreboding messages on the night of Monday Walk 4. I need to despise you for sharing the great times. In any case I can't. I miss nowadays, Garrison wrote to individuals who work for the earthy-colored family as per the police. Garrison passed on before he had the option to set things right with Cody, 55, whom he became alienated from after they clashed in regards to the patriarch's severe rules in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. During a November 2023 episode, Cody made sense of in a confession booth that he wasn't in touch with Garrison or Gabe, 22, in some time, and he was pretty miserable that they're not close any longer. There were simply such countless things in our lives that we did that were rich together, unique encounters, he kept adding that he accepted post and Gabe expected to apologize to him before they accommodated. At the present moment there's not exactly an entryway with Gabe and Garrison. They're not able to connect with me. Gwendlyn Brown has decided to close her business down directly following her sibling, Garrison Earthy Colored's passing. He purportedly ended it all almost 7 days prior and has left an opening in the family's heart. All in all, how precisely is his younger sibling permitting herself to mend? In season 18 of Sister Wives, Gwendlyn Brown and her sibling, Gabriel Brown, were taking huge actions. One of them should be in their older sibling, post-Earthy Colored's home. Gwen's mother, Christine Brown, was apprehensive about this choice. That's what she felt. However, Gwen and Garrison were exceptionally close, they were altogether different in numerous ways. Christine dreaded the two kin might conflict, and it may not be the smartest thought, and eventually it didn't work out. The one thing that Gwen, Garrison, and Gabe reinforced over was being disposed of by their dad, Cody Brown. Nonetheless, Gwendlyn had transformed the familial brokenness into a benefit by having her own Patreon and YouTube channel. She would rewatch episodes from season 17 and deal analysis as the episode played. Furthermore, her more established sister, Mykelti Brown Padron, did this too. Presently, Gwen has a declaration to make following Garrison's passing at 25 and a Reddit string separated it. Per her Patreon, she will never again post anything new, however will keep up all old substance. There is an opportunity Gwen might adjust her perspective, however she is uncertain and is telling individuals to run while you can to try not to be charged. All in all, what did Gwendlyn Brown's supporters on Reddit need to say regarding this news? Did they comprehend, or would they say they were unglued about it? I don't fault her. Truly, I'd be stunned in the event that the show didn't end. It's the ideal opportunity for this to be settled. This family, particularly the youngsters, have sufficiently experienced. Thoroughly concur this show needs to end. I can't bear a exceptionally unique episode that brings in cache of this young fellow's misery. Unscripted television annihilates families. Many were glad that Gwendlyn Brown was finished with her Patreon and trusted Michael T. Brown Padron would do likewise. All the more in this way, they referred to how harmed the young ladies appeared when they would rewatch and respond to certain scenes. In any case, fans are confident the show won't go on in light of the fact that this family is adequately lamenting. With Gwen, she made her organizations out of her response recordings. Thusly, the steady presence or inquiries of and about Garrison Brown would be torment. A remembrance reserve set up for Garrison Brown has far surpassed assumptions and is proceeding to go through the rooftop. It is astonishing what an effect he had on the existences of individuals who didn't have any acquaintance with him. However, such countless felt that they did as they watched him grow up for quite some time. Anyway, what asset was set up and how well is it getting along? At the point when Garrison Brown ended his own life at the age of 25, watchers were stunned. Maybe they had lost a relative. He was generally so sweet and practical. In addition to Janelle and Christine Brown were so adored. Hearts were broken for the family and his numerous kin who had lost their sibling. Be that as it may, only days before this occurred, Garrison made the most lovely signal. He shared a photograph of him cuddling a feline and composed this in the subtitle, "Most up-to-date release to my home, Ms. Buttons. She's 9 years of age and was on the line for killing, however my friend in need complex couldn't do the trick." Buttons joined Garrison's 2 different kitties, so he truly had a liking for creatures, which was so sweet. Tragically, he was unable to save himself like he saved his little feline. At last, the High Country Accommodating Society started getting gifts out of appreciation for the late Garrison. Presently, as per a Reddit string, both High Nation and Coco Nino Sympathetic are getting an extraordinary measure of gifts. The Overpowered shared this: "The complete is above and beyond $9,600 as there are a great deal with obscure sums." Obviously, individual Redditors were both energized and excited to discover that Garrison earthy-colored's affection for creatures was leaving such an effect. This is a fantastic overflow. Much obliged to you for sharing. I recently gave its magnificent fans are giving to the Havens. They will most likely tell Janelle of the gifts made in his name. I made a gift in his name as well. This is so great. I made a little gift this week. It seemed like something I could do to respect him and a reason that meant quite a bit to him. Worldwide on Redditor noticed that this number isn't totally exact as fans are giving to something beyond these 2 sanctuaries. Gifts are being made around the world, some being made in Canada out of appreciation for Post Brown. The greatest expectation was Janelle Brown would receive a message of how much had been given so she could genuinely perceive how dearest her child was. One adherent shared that they informed Mary Brown, Janelle's previous sister wives. They let her in on what was happening, trusting she could keep Janelle refreshed. Madison Brush, the little girl of Janelle and Cody Brown, shared a contacting recognition for her late sibling. Garrison earthy-colored sister Madison Brush is recalling the light her sibling imparted to the world. The 28-year-old girl of Sister Wives stars Janelle Brown and her ex, Cody Brown, took to Instagram on Sunday to present a contacting recognition on her late kin. Madison shared a photograph of Garrison holding her girl, Evangeline, 4, and her child, Axel, 6. She started her subtitle with a statement from Jamie Anderson, which peruses, "Misery, I've learned, is simply love. It's all the affection you need to give yet can't. All the unspent love gets together toward the edges of your eyes, the sense of foreboding deep in your soul and in that honor of your chest. Distress is simply love with no spot to go." Madison then honored her more youthful sibling, who passed on the week before. He was 25. My words appear to miss the mark. Our hearts are messed up and we are currently gulped with the affection presently abandoned for this wonderful sibling, Madison composed, adding, "God be with you till we meet once more. I'll see you at the entryways of Valhalla, devouring with our progenitors who struggled before you. Up to that point, we should live in a more dark world without the light you brought. Notwithstanding Garrison and Madison, Janelle and Cody likewise share kids Logan, 29, Tracker, 27, Gabriel, 22, and Savannah, 19. Flagstaff Police Office affirmed in a proclamation to ET that they were dispatched to Garrison's home in Arizona and found him dead in the wake of being called by his more youthful sibling, Gabriel. As per specialists, Garrison seemed to have experienced a self-incurred discharge wound. Unfairness isn't thought. After news broke of Garrison's passing, Cody, Janelle, and Mary all put out joint announcements about the misfortune. Our family is profoundly disheartened to declare the deficiency of our lovely kid, Robert Garrison Brown. He was a splendid spot in the existences of all who knew him, the Garrison read on Instagram. This misfortune will leave such a major opening in our lives, and it blows our mind. We ask that you, if it's not too much trouble, regard our security during this time and go along with us in respecting his memory. Garrison, you are adored and will be remembered fondly. As of late, Christine Earthy Colored left Cody in 2021, Janelle went with the same pattern in 2022, and Mary, for all time, ended her union with Cody in mid-2023. Cody is the dad of 18 youngsters altogether. Cody's cracked relationship with his more established kids, explicitly Garrison and Gabriel, was factual on Attention's sister wives. The polygamist blamed his children for not complying with his guidelines during the coronavirus pandemic and slighting his last spouse, Robin Brown. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.